真可怕。
Very, very fearsome to watch.
Was he very big? Was he a very big man?
他人大不大？
人不大，瘦瘦的，人
You saw the skinny. It's like me.
头发呢是叶子上的最多，
His hair comes down to.
头发都你们
It's like Lee Mason's hair. Longer.
清秀的不得了，
It's very elegant.
哎，清秀极了，看你这种冷血呀，清秀极了。
He's almost like an immortal when you see him.
一年，第10年没洗澡，
He
没有洗过澡。
he hadn't taken a bath in 30 or 40 years.
这个手你们没那么好看，越白是白。
His arm is really
手指头
like
都绿一个
jade,
样。
white.
我这样讲啊，我说老师你不洗澡这个人，你怕我身上要脏吧？你看，你要把我身上弄一点脏的出来，这是你疯子。
Red Chen said, teacher, you don't take baths. So he said, oh, so you think that I'm really dirty? So he said, now rub against my skin. If you can get any dirt out of it, then my name is Chen.
一级以上是个丑的黑的，就单的这么一级单的以上黑的，杭州的范畴就是一级以上，几十年全级以上，冬天夏天永远不脱这么一级以上，出汗也是他，淋雨也是他，什么都是他，这样还不臭吗？我就那种香的。
Now his clothing, he has one silk thing that he wears all year round for many years. I don't know how long. And if it's raining, if the sun is beating down, if he goes through all kinds of things, never wash that. So Professor Chen thought that might really stink. So he walked over to him and he smelled a little bit. And that really is fragrant. Very strange. Very strange.
我的老师很多啊，好多奇怪。
I had many teachers, many very strange people.
Question? Some of these strange people, were these people who gain their powers by practicing Tai Chi forms, or did they practice other forms?
这些人是不是打太极拳得来的这个功夫？
都是从太极拳一条路，就练气。
It's the same path as Tai Chi. They practice a form of Qi.
都是练气。你比方说他们吹起以来，下雪不怕冷，6月天不怕热，在山头上头睡觉，一级以上，天空上头就睡在地下，睡在雪上，不在乎。
These people, when they wear very thin clothing, they can be under the sun for hours, or they can be under the weather, or on the snow, or sleeping at night outside. They don't need shelter, and this is all 都是气 These are qi within that can make
你
them
们
do
听
it.
起都是好像老师在那讲小说一样，是不是？
When you listening to me, it's like I'm telling you stories from novels.
全是真的，
These are all true.
Is there a name to that?
全是实实在在的事。
Is there a name to that? All these people at this time practice this form of qi?
这种人名字都有。
这个在山头睡的这个人叫陈自然，也是我老师。
This person who sleep on top of the mountain, the last one that we got, his name is Chen Ziran.
Is there a name to that? Are they studying something? Like we're studying Tai Chi, would they, do they, is it a,
他们练的那种功夫都有名字的。
气功啊，都一样的。
They're all
气功
the
都练气
discipline
功
of qi.
that's what,
Yeah.
这个呢，这
It's
个
more
很奇
general
怪
than。Tai Chi.
这
their
个很
movements
奇
and
怪
all?
的。
很自然。
有的头发一边头发，这么一边，就是这么一团。这张头发挂到后面，当起来。
It's all in one bun.
我说老师，你那个头发多少时候没动了？我想了半天，我30几，这头发接到30几没动了。
His bun in the back of the head, just hanging there. Professor Chen asked him, how many years has it been since you combed it? He said more than 30 years.
他4.3人体了，4.3下来，越动这个手先生一样的，这个手先生叫手可以的先生，他两个差不多样子差不多一派。4.3下来呀，我去接他，他于大街了，那个有啥八成？所以弄一个，他要一个像一杆子这样的长发，弄一个叶头的呢，他的叶头，省的这个头颈啊，奇怪极了。这个头颈，这个人啊，比方说这个人这样的啊，头这样的，他这个头颈是这样子的。
That's his neck. If you can see what the Professor is doing. The head comes down like this, the neck goes like this.
这个奇怪极了。走呢，想一起来慢慢走。于大姐她不管，走到我家里了，我那个学4学楼啊，走到我家里来坐下去，我就拿把小针给老师写。因为我看到都是全身领的，我那衣裳，他这一件衣裳，没有那个衣裳要办法。哎呀，怎么办法？没有几分钟啊，全身这个气呀、哇，气呀、热气腾上来了，都干，鞋子袜子全干了。
This person came down from Siting San. His name is Teng Ziran. He came down and Professor Chen went to meet him. It's a very cold mountain. It was showery. Professor Chen went with an umbrella. And because he had only one silk something on, it got drenched. So he wants to put him under the umbrella. He said, doesn't need it. He has a little pipe that he holds. And he just walks and said, no, I don't need that. So after they got home, Professor Chen took some towels out, give it to him. And then Professor Chen went in and said, well, maybe we should get some dry clothing. He doesn't want anything. And he sits there for a while, steam coming out. And just in a little while, his clothing got dried, his shoes, everything got dried. Even the socks inside the shoes got dried.
全干了，一下子干就干。干了嘛，我就讲啊，我说老师，天那么冷啊，冬天嘛又下雪，完了嘛大衣裳，我说老师多冷的，温的也不冷也不热。
Professor Chen said it's really cold outside. Aren't you cold? You want something warm? He said, feel my arm. So he let Professor Chen feel his body. And it was warm. It's not hot or cold. It's just warm. Very strange.
这个到楼上，他往前头走，我往后面走，后面走啊，我有他的头发。
He's going upstairs. Professor Chen was following him, so he wants to sniff at his hair again.
另外一种香。
It's another kind of fragrance. It's not like the other person.
不是那熟悉的那种香，也有一种香。
It's
也有一种
also
香啊，
像那个烧香的香，是不是？
就有点檀香的味道香。
It's like a cedar, that kind of fragrance.
你还不走啊？
听那么好的话，就这么走。
Chen was supposed to have a meeting someplace, but he's stuck here now.
老师晓得吗？As soon as he starts to
Go
tell
away.
you good words, I just can't move. I just sit here listening.
解释，他要做一个
电影，老师要不要解释？是什么？这是什么意思？我不晓得我会不会翻译好，可是可以试试看。
这是什么东西？
什么道理？这个用要这个叫是扎花嘛？扎花这个有什么道理？
要生气。
生气是什么意思？
生动的。你一个人啊，每一天太沉闷，看见这个花很有生气，活的。
哦，生就是送一送，活的，
生动的生，生动的生。生是活的。
Professor Jin says this. The principle behind this, I asked him, what is the principle behind arranging flowers? And he says it has to do with when you're too busy, and you can do this and find some relief, but it's there's a word here, the phrase here that I'm not quite clear about. 这个生气是活动的，这是你太忙的、太急的，这个可以给你
这个生的对面就是个死字嘛，有人要死那个死字嘛。
This has to do, it's the opposite idea of death. It has to do with living, something that makes you feel alive.
生气就是活动。
It means activity or liveliness. 这个
这个人啊。
So this
一定要看到
person,
一点活的东西，生动，这东西看着舒服。
A man should look at things that are alive, that are living, and it makes him feel a little bit comfortable in doing so. 这个一个花跟别的花有什么道理？他们会合起来，还是一个人的？
不是，这个是颜色的调和。颜色一种是颜色，一种是形状。
形状什么意思？
这个形状，这个形体不同，从这两个能够调和。
John，
一个是颜色，一个是形状，是不是啊？
一个颜色的调和。
One has to do with the harmony of the colors involved, and the other has to do with the way these two, the different flowers match up with each other in terms of their
你比方说你这个形状，
appearance.
两个形状不是也对很板的。
Now this is two here. They look very full. A pair of them very full.
再插一个就不好了。
If you add another one, it wouldn't be any good at all. So now here you have this.
Double weight.
If you put in another white one in the back, it would make it as if it were double weighted, and it wouldn't look pretty at all.
所以这样子就生动，是不是？
And this way it keeps it a little lively. Isn't that so? What do you think?
Very pretty.
你要看这多少花怎么配合。
You have to look
你现在这个池子有多少花？
how many flowers you
这
have.
是旧的。
These are the old ones here.
对。
这是旧的，这是新的，这都新的。Look how many flowers you have and how they go together. How to align them up with each other.
这个也是长的，这个长的。
So, for instance, these two now are long ones. Both are tall.
到底你都在想，还是这个要出头啊，还是要这个？
You have to find out and search inside yourself which one you want to make taller. What do you think?
这样子啊。
Should it be that one that way, the white one on top, or the blue one on top? 有人觉得有蓝的在上头，有人觉得白的是新的，白的在上头新的。
Put the blue on top.
都可以。
He says you can do either way.
Either way.
但是呢，你看这个花要多呢，这个要在地下。
But then you take a look and see if you've got more of these flowers, so then you put them underneath.
这个花要多呢，这个在地下。
Now, if you have more blue ones, then you put the blue ones underneath and the white ones on top.
这个花是紫的， 这个是蓝的。
Now this is
这个花
purple.
在黄的在上头，这个也是在黄上头，这个不同起来意思差不多。
Now here, this is purple on the bottom. There's a blue. This is a white on the top. And now if we put the white on top, wouldn't it be about the same as the one that we did before? 对了。
所以这个就不行。
So that's why it's not right. We'll put the white ones on this one underneath. Called the flower arranging.
How long ago did it start? Does it have a real history in China?
老师有人问呢，这个有没有历史？
哦，这历史早就这样，
Very, very ancient.
这个历史早。
Actually, very early.
这个在前头这记载我们不大晓得，
The
在
very beginning, we don't know about.
总在唐朝以前差不多的时候，
Around
有专门有这种东西。唐朝
around the Tang Dynasty, there was specialists in this.
Why does he burn some?
他问为什么有的花老是把这个火要炸了？
都有好的一种花，叫它更久一点，它一烧这个气往上去。
It's to get them to last longer. The good flowers want them to last a
它
little
它
longer.
容易这个蒸久。
That'll
你比方说现在这
it
个
will
东西，
last for a long time. If you burn it, the chi goes up inside
你
it.
现在想还是一个啊，还是两个，一个东西一个。
Now let's think about this. Do you think we should put two of these here, or should we just leave one like we did before?
I like to.
他觉得也两个好，
那么那个也是一个，这个也是一个不好了。
你做不好了。So he says that's right. This one is only one. If we put just one here, then it'll also be no good. The same as if we put the white above the
因
blue.
为这个是活动的，
Because this is
那
alive,
个是板的，
and this is
这不同。
this is
一块，
this is like one stiff. It's like one piece, but this one is very much alive
啊，
and soft.
所以这个不能两个平衡。
So we don't make them level. The two blue flowers are not level.
这个道理对不对啊？
Do you figure this principle is correct or not?
Yeah, I like that the green comes out on the side.
他也喜欢这个，他觉得
你看
这个是很好看。
这个房子里都有花，就是心里哦。
He says, now look, if you have flowers in your room, you seem like your heart is open, not closed. That makes you feel very comfortable.
Do plants serve the same function, or is it just like flowers? I mean, does it make a difference?
要是没有花，就是这个，就是有叶的东西。这个也有这个。
没有卖这个绿的也是好看。
If there's no flowers, it's just the green that you're looking at. That's pretty. And that has its own beauty.
Are certain flowers regarded in China as symbols of certain things?
哎呀，他们有几个，有的花是代表意思嘛，在中国有
都有，中国这些花都能代表意思。
Yes, all of them do.
What about these? Are these flowers that are in China?
有没有这种花在中国？
这个中国花这种普通的很普通。
These are very common.
中国的花都能代表人，代
The
表意思。
Chinese flowers